Well, we're focusing on hotel development here in Ras Al Khaimah, talking now with hospitality veteran Mike Scully representing Thomas Cook Europe. So what's the interest of Thomas Cook in Ras Al Khaimah?
Well, Thomas Cook have got 6 brands of hotels. We all know Thomas Cook as being one of the largest tour operators in the world, sending people to all the traditional tourist hotspots that we all recognize as holiday destinations. But Thomas Cook have got 190 branded hotels, mainly in Europe and North Africa. And now we have a concerted effort to bring these brands to certainly regions like the Middle East, Dubai, Ras Al Khaimah, Abu Dhabi as a whole, Indian Ocean, and going as far as Asia as well.
But specifically Ras Al Khaimah, what's the attraction of this emirate to Thomas Cook?
Well, Ras Al Khaimah is the leisure industry and tourist industry is really developing. We believe it is developing into the mid to upper market section that we really specialize in, that we like. We always use the example that if you only have to look at a jet plane that takes all our tourists, and 70% of it is your middle to upper class clientele. And that's the clientele that we really specialize in, and we believe that Ras Al Khaimah, with the development that's going through now, is an ideal location for us.
So in terms of results on the ground here in Ras Al Khaimah, what are the prospects for Thomas Cook?
Quite a few. Because we've got 6 different brands, our brands are very specialized in different market segments. So although we're really we're across the board in the upper to middle to upper class, we really specialize in different segments. So we've got the family market, we've got the adults only hotels, we've got the more active hotels, we've got the less active hotels. So it really depends on what type of holiday you want, how old your kids are, that we've got a product that's ready for you as such.
So at this stage, towards the end of 2016, how's the land lying? What's the pipeline perhaps?
Well, it's looking very good indeed. People recognize that if you can find an operator, a hotel operator with brands where you own the customer, where you can bring the customer in, makes a very big difference in today's world of producing. We all know what the strength of the online market is, but we also have to know what the strength of the dedicated tour operator who can actually fill your hotels.
Now we're talking on the sidelines of an investment conference here in Ras Al Khaimah. So is this the key issue for Thomas Cook?
Thomas Cook, the key issue is being able to find the right properties with the right partners. We know that because there's an amount of development that's going on in this region, that we have a lot of interest with partners who can obviously understand what we can bring to the table. I think it's very much a case nowadays in hotels, and particularly leisure hotels, that you've got to be in a position to fill the hotel from source markets that you control. We have a very big understanding now with the Chinese market through Thomas Cook partnerships there, and on the upmarket Chinese tourists, which is a very lucrative tourist market only by the sheer number. We obviously have Russian tourists within our thing, and these are all traditional markets for this destination. And then we have obviously, which is our core market, which is Central Europe, France, Scandinavia, and the UK markets as well.
Well, Mike, thanks very much for talking to us as we take a look at Ras Al Khaimah as a destination, not just for tourists, but also investors and future hotel operators.